Welcome to Wisdom for the Day. This is your daily dose of insight and inspiration, where we explore the timeless wisdom of the book of Proverbs. Each episode is a short 5-minute journey covering 2 proverbs in order, guiding you through the entire book in a year. Join us for thoughtful reflections and practical advice to enrich your life and elevate your day. Wisdom for your day starts now. Today is day 228. We're in the 19th chapter of the book of Proverbs, verses 12 and 13, from the New Living Translation. The king's anger is like a lion's roar, but his favor is like the dew on the grass. A foolish child is a calamity to a father. A quarrelsome wife is as annoying as a constant dripping. In verse 12, when a king is angry, he's dangerous, like a lion. Stay away from him. But a king can be calm and quiet. Then it's good to be with him. This is like water on the grass when it's cool in the early morning. This proverb compares a king's anger to a roaring lion. Kings once had the power to decide life or death, even on a whim. People who work with powerful leaders have reasons to fear them, especially when they're angry. But when the leader's happy, everyone's happy. And the leader's aides can get things done. Slow to anger is a virtue. This has been mentioned before in Proverbs because it's very important. Now in verse 13, this man has a foolish son and a wife who argues. This guy's got so many troubles. His son is evil and hates wisdom, and the man suffers because his son is evil. The wife who argues always upsets her husband. Water is precious. If there's a leak, then this wastes that precious water. The wife who argues is like a leaky faucet. She wastes her husband's strength. He's weak because of the arguments. Now, one form of water torture involves a slow, constant drip on a prisoner's head. Similarly, nagging, whether by a wife or a husband, can drive a couple to divorce. Now let me ask you, nagging usually isn't about big things. It's a negative habit that focuses on small things repeatedly. Do you tend to nag? If so, pray to break that habit. Well, that wraps up today's episode, but come back tomorrow to pick more of King Solomon's brain. For some free Wisdom of the Day merch, visit buymeacoffee.com/renewed mindsets. While you're there, don't forget to join our community as a member. The executive producer of Wisdom for the Day is Yelena McClellan. The co-producer and spiritual advisor is Kimmy Shirley. Intro and outro music by Weston McCurry. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and share it with a friend. Until next time, I'm Rick. I love you. See ya. Hey, let me ask you, do you ever feel defeated as a Christian in these times we live in today? Well, I have a podcast for you, God's Loving Sacrifice. My friend Gayla does a Bible study to help you strengthen your walk with the Lord in today's crazy world. She encourages you to share the gospel and the love of Christ with the world in need. So listen at godslovingsacrifice.com or whatever podcast app you use. God's Loving Sacrifice, the true essence of faith in God.